The runner hits second and heads for third. The relay throw, not in time. We've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
The center fielder.
And once again, he collects a knock and extends his hitting streak another game. There's a little extra buzz in the stands for his games these days, and to be fair, there's a little extra buzz in the press box too. Hard not to get excited over the run he's on. Back to the top of the order here. And now The center fielder, Elijah Nunez. 0-2, here's the pitch. This one's in the dirt. But the runners do not advance. And the right-hander deals. Tapper to first. Simillo. They get one. The tag, and they get the out at second. That is a double play. But they do grab the lead. I know they got the run in there, but when you have runners on the corners with nobody out, you're hoping to throw up a crooked number. After the double play, they're starting from scratch.
Designated hitter, Hideo Reese.
Reese up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they stop the runner at third, so bases loaded with one away. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream, the pitcher's nightmare. Here's the center fielder, Elijah Nunez. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. 1-2, here's the pitch. And that one hit to first. The throw to second. What a play to end the inning. Great job to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent execution there. They turn the double play, and the inning is over. Reese up now, trying to pick up his teammate by driving in a run. Big spot here.
Reese.
Here we go, no one better, let's go.
Close, but called a ball. So we'll take another look on this catcher's challenge. And that barely scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Out to short, De Los Santos.
Come on.
Tosses to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 runners left on base. Score holds, it's 3-1. So up next, Caden Wallace.
Caden Wallace.
The Senators with the tying run at the dish.
Hey, get me right here. Come on, kid, let's go.
Line drive for a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. This next at bat is going to be critical.
Here we go, clutch up for us, huh?
Reese in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. The Senators with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. That one misses. Elijah Nunez waiting for a turn at the plate. And now the 3-0 pitch. And they're all loaded up. And a challenge from behind the dish.
The batter, the center fielder, Elijah.
Didn't miss by a lot, but it'll stay a ball. They've only got one challenge remaining. And now at the plate, Elijah Nunez.
Here we go. Ducks on the pond. Let's get it done.
The Senators down to their last strike. Tapped out in front of the plate. On to first. Ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.
See the crowd coming down. It's game time, raise the stakes time, and I'ma make the climate change to straight lightning. From their side, we ain't the same kind. You going with the flow, I control like Poseidon. Now, who's ready to win? Confetti over your legacy, let it begin. Cause I came for gold trophies and fame, they gon' notice me. I'ma take my story from pain to pure poetry. Gotta grind from the start to the finish line. First place, mind state, you gon' have to sit in line. It's the part where the heart and the mind intertwine.
I'm internationally known.
When I be on the mic,
I'm internationally known, yo. I'm internationally known.
Hideo Reese with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over him. It's the Harrisburg Senators and the Altoona Curve. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away.
Here this afternoon, the center fielder, number 50.
The center fielder leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, 0-1 now.
Ball.
Bash down the right side, but foul. Wines, here's the pitch. Fights it off, we'll see another. 2-2 pitch. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. And that's what the fans came to see. Second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He's putting up great at-bats lately, showing a lot of confidence at the plate, and that home run, just another example. If you throw a sinker that's down the middle, you might as well duck and cover because a good hitter will scorch it. Time to regroup and try to locate better to this next hitter. So digging in, Nick Simillo. 2 hits in last night's game. Looks like the pitcher wants the signs again. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Ball,
This
no.
pitcher needs to get right in a hurry. He's already given up a homer, and the next hitters he'll have to face are plenty good themselves. Struck out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. That's great location on that two-strike fastball, making it difficult for him to do anything with it. Not afraid to command the inner half of the plate and earn the strikeout as a result. Next up, Sean Ross.
That's a ball.
One out and the base is empty.
Hey.
Swings through that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets him swinging.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Jack Brannigan.
Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Jack Brannigan. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last
Ball.
5 games. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. 2 outs and nobody aboard. In the
Ball
dirt.
2.
Two 1 pitch coming.
No, that's down. Ha!
And now the full count offering.
Take your
That
base.
2-out
Ball
walk can
4.
be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run.
Gonzalez.
Stepping to the plate for Altoona, Trace Gonzalez.
Huh!
The 0-1. In the air to the right. And that is out number 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We go on to inning number 2. Altoona ahead in this game, 1-0. Top half of the second from Altoona.
The designated
So
hitter.
easy to look at the big
It's
contributors in this lineup, but this has been a strong producer all season long.
He ride.
The 0-1 offering. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. Leadoff batter retired here in the second.
Romero Jr.
Bottom of the inning, digging in at the plate for the curve, Yordani De Los Santos.
Yordani De Los Santos.
He ride.
Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. Lawson gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Deuce Gorson.
One out and the bases are empty. Here's the second baseman, Deuce Gorson, doing a fine job at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Swing, soft line drive.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 9.
The right fielder, the next to hit.
Hut!
Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Tied up here early in the ball game. That
Ball.
one misses, and the count is 1-2. That's some smart pitching from him out there to change the eye level. Now that the hitter's looking up, he can come back down low and finish him off. Swings through it for the K. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Through 2, we're tied at 1 apiece. Runner at first,
Now batting,
Hideo
designated
Reese,
hitter,
getting ready to hit.
Hideo
0 for 1, struck out
Reese.
swinging last time. And that one nearly hit him. That'll back him up a bit.
Ball.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. And now the 2-0. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead.
Now batting, catcher Maxwell.
So the hitting streak
Romero
rolls on with
Jr.
another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Maxwell Romero Jr. digs in now. 2-2 and the pitch. In the dirt, but kept it close. Up the middle.
Pick up the ball, Stan, right here, on the back,
Whips it to first
You're
in
out.
time. And that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a runner left aboard. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. Harrisburg ahead in this game, 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, William Lugo.
Lugo.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Aggressive approach
Now
paid
batting,
off there.
the
Found
center
something he
fielder,
could hit.
number
Once you get the ball
50.
by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Reese trying to find his groove again. Leadoff hitter aboard, no outs. He swings and fouls one off. If your blacksmith can't tell a Spalder from a pauldron and your greaves are looking gruesome, saddle up your steed and get over to Schnoll Swords and Smithy. They'll have you saying, by Hephaestus, this is good work. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Nick Simillo now at the plate. Struck out swinging the first time. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. On the ground to 3rd. Fair ball! Lead runners around 2nd. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Great bat control there. Slapped it down the 3rd base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. Here's the catcher, Sean Ross. Struck out swinging the first time.
Ball.
Lugo at 3rd. Simillo at 1st, 1 out. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Line drive, that's a base knock. Runner from 3rd in to score. It's an RBI single. And once again, we are tied. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jack Brannigan. Reached on a walk the first time.
Ball 1. High.
And the count 1-2. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 out. Got the strikeout. And 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Trace.
So up next, Trace Gonzalez. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Bash down the right side, but foul. 1st and 2nd, 2 down.
High. 2.
And 1-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. 1-2 pitch. Grounder up the middle. Lawson. Play made. That ends the inning. They get a run on 3 hits. No errors. 2 runners left on base. We move on to inning number 4. We're tied in this one 2-2. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Shinosuke Ogasawara. He works with a curveball that has huge break. Hitters have to be disciplined and focused to make good contact with it. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Hideo Reese. 1 for 2.
Hideo Reese.
Ahoy.
Bounce to 3rd.
Go, 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 go,
Brannigan.
dig.
Over to 1st. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, Maxwell Romero Jr.
Hideo
Now
Reese,
batting,
the next to hit.
designated hitter,
1 for 3.
Hideo Reese.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
One 1-0 pitch.
D-Ride.
Fly ball, right field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Maxwell Romero Jr.
2 outs in the
Now
bottom of the
batting,
9th, and it's a 2-run game.
Dimolo.
Line to left. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. Reese, bit of a shorter start in this one for sure. This start might not go on his personal highlight reel, but he did okay. They come away with the win, and he comes away with some things to work on in his next bullpen session.
I am on my way. I'm here to handle business. I ain't come here to play. I see they in their feelings. I don't care what they say. I am 1 in a million. You don't have to guess who in the building.
Whoa, kid it.
Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Cause I got more. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone?
1 down. Next to hit for the Senators, Hideo Reese.
Reese.
No, that's a ball.
Second inning, no score thus far.
Hey!
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Take a look, find it.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Batting 7.
That hit,
the
of
catcher,
course, keeps his hitting
Maxwell
streak alive, and it's
Romero
clear
Jr.
that he's dialed in at the plate. No matter who he's facing, he seems like he's in control of every single at-bat. Digging in for the Senators, Maxwell Romero Jr.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
The left-handed batter waits. That
Ball
just
4. Take your
missed.
base.
Walked the batter on 4 pitches.
Batting 8.
4-pitch
center
walk there.
fielder,
Good discipline
Sam
by the batter of making him come
Peterson.
into the strike zone. And now, Sam Peterson.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
In the dirt, but blocked. And a fine job keeping it close right there. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to left field. 2 down.
Batting 9. The shortstop, Cortland Lawson.
2 on and 2 outs, scoreless ball game here. Cortland Lawson will hit next.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Here's a chopper
Stand
up the middle.
Stand up.
Throw to first in time. And that ends the inning. They strand a pair. Midway in the second, no score yet. One down.
Now
Stepping
batting,
up to the plate for
designated
Harrisburg,
hitter,
Hideo Reese.
Reese.
Ball 1.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
Ball 2.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Rips this one to short. And out at first.
Now batting, the catcher, Maxwell Romero Jr.
One away
Now
and a
batting,
runner at first.
designated hitter,
Next is the
Hideo.
designated hitter, Hideo Reese. 1 for 2.
Ha!
Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to
Now
show
batting,
that
the
not
catcher,
everything is within your
Maxwell
control on the
Romero
baseball field.
Jr.
Batter did everything right and still
batting,
didn't get the hit.
designated hitter,
Sometimes that's how it goes.
Reese.
The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. Reese,
Ball.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Good job to let the low one go there. Can't get there, base hit. Lead runner turns at second. The go-ahead run moves up to third, holding there with nobody out.
Now batting,
And that makes
the
it
catcher,
another
Maxwell
multi-hit game for him.
Romero
He's had
Jr.
some really good ABs lately. This next at-bat looms very large. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Maxwell Romero Jr. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. In the dirt, but kept it close. No advance from the runners. It's now a 3-1 count. The Senators with the go-ahead run at third. This pitch popped up. Camillo settles underneath it. And there's one down. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. Next to hit for the Senators, Sam Peterson. All square at 4. Now a flare off the bat, and it falls into score from third. It's an RBI single. They move into the lead in the 8th. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of bad ball hitting with 2 strikes there. Sometimes the best plan is to just put it in play and see what happens. At the plate, Cortland Lawson. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. 0-1, here's the pitch. This one chopped on the ground.
On the bag, find the ball, find the ball.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. They don't ask how, they ask how many. He'll take that hit, even if it wasn't exactly a laser. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Viandel Pena digs in now. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. You have to think the manager is pleased with that. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball, base hit. 1 run comes in. Now the 2nd run is in, and they take a 3-run lead. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. Nobody out,
Now
first
batting,
and second here.
designated
Reese
hitter,
getting ready to hit.
Reese.
Punch up, drive him in right here. Here you go.
No. Yep.
The Senators trying to break this game open here in the top of the 9th. Up the middle. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Maxwell Romero Jr.
Now it's the shortstop, Yordani De Los Santos.
Shortstop, Yordani De Los Santos.
Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. And that's the ball game. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
Why they keep trying to go test me? Know that I'm deadly. Filled up with envy, broke down to pennies. That's when it gets tempting. Get $1 and a dream look. Product and a double that in the bag with a lack of the P of the tree and then take them back real quick. On my toes and like, oh my God.
Get lonely.